So, one of my most anticipated films, not of this year, but coming out, like I'm really looking forward to it, is the Batman 2, Matt Reeves' Batman 2. I thought the Batman was a really great take, and I enjoyed the movie very much. And looking forward to part two. I like how much time has gone. It's been 5 years essentially since, yeah, because the Batman dropped in 2022. So yeah, it's been essentially 5 years since the Batman came out, and I'm good with that because that means they obviously had other projects, but also took their time writing the script for the new movie. Well, now we have the working title for the Batman 2 and some additional information from the writers. Let's take a look. Okay, this is coming from comicbookmovie.com. It says the Batman's working title revealed. Writer Mattson Tomlin says sequel feels new and dangerous. Talk about it. That's a dope picture. So the Batman, yeah, that's a like a spinoff from Batman Year One. But anyways, I'm sorry. Let's get back to it. So the Batman Part Two's working title has been revealed before shooting begins this spring. Writer Madison Tomlin meanwhile, has said the bar couldn't be higher for the upcoming sequel. So, the Batman Part 2 is quickly taking shape and is currently scheduled to begin filming in the UK this April. The sequel has been a long time coming as the Batman was released in 2022. That's a whopping 5+ year gap between sequels. So, thanks to Hollywood North Buzz, we now know that the filmmaker Matt Reeves' DC return will shoot under the working title Vengeance 2. And yes, the Batman's working title was, as you've likely guessed it, Vengeance. Okay, so that's the working title, not like the title of the movie. So that's not really news. Let's keep going. Coincidentally, around the same time this news came out, the Batman Part 2 writer Mattson Tomlin responded to a fan by writing, "We worked exceptionally hard to tell a story worthy of the character, something that feels new and dangerous. The bar couldn't be higher." Now that's news. Looking forward to people seeing it and being able to talk about it at length, Tomlin, who worked on the first movie but didn't receive an official credit, added, "Can't begin to describe what this film means to me." Later, he added, "We did our actual literal pushed beyond the limit best." It's hard to ask for more than that. The Batman ended by setting the stage for what sounded like a team up with the Joker and the Riddler. However, many fans expressed disappointment that Reeves looked set to focus on two villains who have received plenty of screen time over the years. Having the Clown Prince of Crime take center stage in the Batman 2 in the Batman Part 2 also feels very reminiscent of The Dark Knight in 2008. It no longer looks like that's the plan, but we are likely getting Two-Face, seeing as he, his father, and wife have all been cast in the movie. It's worth noting that Two-Face's screen time in Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins sequel was relatively minor. If Gilda Dent, the holiday killer in the comics, is also taking center stage, there could be some big twists in store. Hush, Jeremiah Arkham, and Phantasm are all rumored or theorized to appear. Get the yo, we'll talk about it. Directed by Matt Reeves from a script by him and Mattson Tomlin, The Batman Part 2 stars Robert Pattinson as the Batman, Scarlett Johansson, Sebastian Stan, Colin Farrell, Andy Serkis, Jeffrey Wright, and more. Let's talk about it. All right, so finding out what the working title for the movie is cool and all. Vengeance 2. If you want to scour the internet and other places to see if you can find any information on a film, Vengeance 2, go for it. But I don't really do that sort of thing. But what's the news to me is what the writer is saying about the film. There's some strong language here. I mean, setting the bar really high and feeling new and dangerous and looking forward to fans seeing this. Like, clearly they feel like they have a great story in their hands. And I like what I'm hearing from the casting standpoint, because if if Two-Face's family essentially is casted, that says a lot, or potentially says a lot about what they're going to do with this story. Because then you have some, like the article mentioned, you have a holiday killer element that could be there. You have the hush element that could be there. You have the long Halloween, which is where the holiday killer comes into play, that could be there. So there's a lot of layers and different elements and different ways they can go with this film focused around Two-Face and his family, which we haven't seen in live action yet. So that's really interesting. I was already looking forward to this film, but hearing the writers talk about it and the casting, I'm even more interested. Yeah. What do you all think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.